Hi, everyone. So, ladies and gents, so before I start this, let me tell you what just happened as I was trying to get here. Um, First of all, you know, after a couple of days of crappy weather and rain and stuff, we finally get a good day, which is a welcome change, right? So I'm like, okay, today's a good day to do some recording in my favorite environment, right? But as I was coming up here, um, I clipped my microphone onto my waist, like where my belt is. And I'm like standing on one of the bridges, just watching the water run through it. And as I'm standing there, I guess I didn't clip the thing very well. And the clip just let go. And then the damn microphone fell into the water creek. And I was like, oh man, it's a good thing that when I do this, I usually bring the whole thing to my vehicle, and so this thing that I have, it's two pieces. So now I'm using the second one. You could call it the spare one, but yeah, that was a bit of a setback. So that's what I want to talk about. It's the setbacks, cause don't let that be a deterrence for anything. So maybe this was some sign of a signal, some sort of a signal, right? Because I was like, I'm not gonna let that ruin my day. I'm just gonna go back to the vehicle, grab the other one, and come back. And that's what I did. And everything else in life works exactly the same way. Sometimes we set ourselves to do something, but we don't even put any type of effort, or we think that by doing the bare minimum or less than that is gonna end up having any results or bringing us any palpable, noticeable changes, right? When that's not the case, this is not how life works. It's never been that way. So when we decide to do certain things, certain changes to our lives, because we get to that point, that fork in the road, right? Or whatever it is that's happening, going on, because it happens to everybody. And we get to this point where we finally realize, well, you know what? I think it's time for a change, time to do something else, time to move on, time to walk away, time to let go. All these things that I've talked about so many times before. And what happens is there will be bumps on the road, there will be detours, so to speak. But don't let that be the end of it. Just keep going. Because you got to keep showing up for yourself. You're the one in control of most of the things that happen to you. So what I'm trying to say is don't let the setbacks be the end of it and be the determining factor that will make you be like, oh, this is not gonna work. This is not gonna happen. It's not good enough. I can't do it. I tried, it doesn't work, and all of these things, right? Because our psyche loves to play those tricks on us, to make you feel that doubt or that fear of that change that you're trying to bring on about. And because the unknown factor is the biggest factor, because you don't yet know what the outcome of that is going to be, you just give into it and you let that be the end of it. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's not cool. You have to be able to believe in yourself, trust, allow things to run their course, and then just keep showing up for yourself every day with the same attitude, same determination, same resilience, resolve, because eventually things will fall into place. And when that day comes, you're going to look back and remember how you just kept going, you never gave up, and in the end, things turned out just fine because you kept doing the right thing and not giving up on yourself and whatever it is that you set out to do. And this is my message today. Short and to the point. No need to embellish with anything extra. So, if you like the content, don't forget to click that like button, share, subscribe. Helps the channel grow and reach more people. And I will catch you all on the next one. Take care. Be safe. Until next time, my friends.